Semi-final number 1, proudly brought to you by China Bar Restaurant and Ultratune. Winning action begins. Our referee in charge, Mr. Dave Hitchcock. Firstly, to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Tarek Solek from the A1 gym. Official weight, 74 kilograms, even. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall. Undefeated winner of quarterfinal number 1. 20 fights, 20 wins, 16 by way of knockout. Representing Turkey, please welcome Vedat. Hey! And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the red corner, trained by James Rosler and Johnny Sheeter from Team Ultimate. Official weight, 74.6 kilograms. Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. Tonight we're in the grey shorts and the red trim. Two-time Australian and Commonwealth champion. 41 fights, 31 wins, 1 draw, and 19 by way of knockout. Quarter finalist number 2 winner. Please welcome Massive Attack, Maseh Nuristani.
Guys, you're well aware of the rules. Listen to what I call. When I ask for a good break, remember no low kicks. I'll take a point off straight away. You understand that?
Yes.
Let's keep it clean. Let's keep a good fight.
Maseh Nuristani.
Right.
Vedat H.
Okay.
Ready to go, semi-final number 1. We are in the super middleweight division. Once again, 3 by 3 minute rounds. It is Vedat H in the black trunks.
One hand,
Maseh Nuristani in the silver with the red. Again, a right-hander versus a left-hander. The opportunity to move into an historic final with 1 win here.
You know, gentlemen, you'd have to say that has something psychologically over Nuristani. I mean, they fought once before, he's beaten him.
Yep.
He's had an easier night this evening, you know, going into this final. You've got to think that psychologically it's more in his advantage, but we know the Afghan warrior, you know, he's got something to prove, and you can see he's going to pick up the pace right from the get-go here. Both these guys are going to work very hard, very busy early.
Look at this from Vedat H. Finished the first fight in the opening round. Looking to do the same here against the very tough, the very talented Nuristani.
Yeah, Vedat's finding his mark here. He's finding his range and his mark. And once he hits that spot, he just constantly just keeps pounding on him.
Planting the feet, really sitting down on his punches, and as a result, his punches have got a whole lot of power behind them. Vedat H.
Yeah, Vedat using that philosophy, I'll make him miss, I'll make him pay, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Tries to go over the top of the rear shoulder of Nuristani, and Maseh simply has nowhere to go here. Tries to muscle his way out of the danger zone.
We're seeing Maseh here at the moment just throwing the 1-2, perhaps with a knee, but Vedat is just too many weapons for him from everywhere.
Nuristani getting hit plenty here.
Big round here by Vedat H.
And he knows it's just a matter of time of wearing him down. He's done this before, he's been at this place before, both fighters have.
Another big shot from Vedat H.
He's landing some good knees too, Vedat H.
Inside the final minute of the opening round, this is semi-final number 1. Vedat H, trained by Hisham Imran.
This is deja vu.
He's the A1 super middleweight world champion, undefeated in 20 fights, and he's looking to move into the Grand Prix final tonight with a victory over Maseh Nuristani. And so far, so good.
Vedat senses victory. Nuristani's just holding it, fighting out of instinct here. He's landing him, but there's just no crunch behind the punch.
You're exactly right. He's been fatigued by power shots so far.
Yeah, Vedat H, they've got to be happy going back into that corner.
çalışıyor ve de sağların iyi çalışıyor. Polat.
Let's take a look at some of the action from the opening round. I've got to say, Sammy Greco, it was Vedat H from the first second to the last second.
It definitely was. You can see there he's landing a lot cleaner. And as I said to you before, he's used that philosophy. I'm going to make him miss and I'm going to make him pay. And he surely did.
Seconds out.
So Maseh Nuristani not only a brutal quarter-final 3 rounds, his 4th round was probably as brutal as it gets.
And they got a lot of work in that corner. Dr. Peter Lewis also having a close look at Nuristani, making sure that he's okay, but they got their hands full here so far with this Turkish import.
The left-handed Nuristani, the right-hander Vedat H.
One hand.
Very strong through the shoulders, upper body. Generates some good power from the hips up.
But that just seems to do it with ease. Walks in, does it with ease.
He's composed, you know. Look at him, he doesn't look like he's breathing hard at all. He knows what he's got to do. He's on a mission. He really is on a mission here. Nice front kick.
Slapping inside leg kick from the left-handed Nuristani. Goes around the other way, but using his hands well in a 2-punch combination and a 2-punch combination again, Vedat H. Busted up now through the nose and above the eye as well.
Obviously, those sort of things look worse for wear there because the blood spreads, but I think it might be bleeding profusely from the nose there rather than the eye.
Showing a great deal of composure here, Vedat H, for a bloke that dominated so well in round number 1.
And he's patient, you know. He looks like he's got Nuristani really hurt, but he's not rushing like a lot of fighters do and crowds themselves and blocks themselves. And he's picking his shots very carefully. He's fighting like a true professional here.
A very professional performance so far. Middle minute of round number 2. Great uppercut, right hook there from Vedat H.
That Vedat H, that uppercut's been working retreat tonight. He's catching him with that right uppercut, coming back with the left hook.
A lead right hand as well.
Mouth guard is out.
Yeah, I don't think there's any gamesmanship there by Nuristani. He's actually hurt, if anything. You can see that he's bleeding profusely out of the nose and the mouth.
Let's go.
No quitting this young man whatsoever. He will continue to fight on as long as you stand there across from him. Trying to change levels and does so nicely. Vedat H.
Bit of fancy footwork there by Vedat.
You know, fellas, that's also the thing about this Vedat H is that he's only going to improve as he goes on. I mean, he's only a young kid himself.
19 years of age.
And he's got a lot of growing up to do, and you know, he's going to get enormous experience and ring generalship and all that sort of stuff. Fighting is science, and he's going to accumulate a lot of experience from all these fights.
That was trying that Superman punch there. That's exactly what he's...
How much guts has Maseh Nuristani got standing there, still trading, back against the ropes, really struggling, but he's throwing them still.
Çok iyi canını yakıyorum. Yak biraz daha. Biraz su ister misin? Önce yumruklar. Dağıldıysa tekmeyi o zaman. Okay? Sakın direkt tekmeyle girme. Boşuna yoruyorsun kendini. Buraya anda hemen başla ve hemen gir. Bir saniye bile boşluk bırakma.
Vedat H so far, everything going to plan.
Thank you. Ready? Let's go.
Hemen gir. Stay sharp boys.
Maseh Nuristani needing not a knockdown, but a knockout to transfer through to the final. Said earlier in the broadcast that Nuristani had in fact fought last Friday night, and there was a question mark about his recovery, his rehab, and just how fresh he would be. And it would be about now that that fatigue was really starting to ache. His legs would feel like concrete pillars.
You can see some of the swelling on his shins. I mean, enormous swelling. I mean, he's been in a battle. He's been in a war. He's going to feel it a lot more tomorrow. But you know what? There's still about 2.5 minutes to go. And as far as the Afghan warrior is concerned, I'm still in this fight.
I think we can confirm the nose has been busted. Certainly didn't look anything like that when he made his way to the ring. Some good straight punching early from Vedat.
You'd agree that the second round, Nuristani actually performed a lot better than he did in the first.
Most definitely, yeah. But did he do enough to win the round? But does he still need a knockout in this final round is the question that we're posing. But at this stage still, the Turkish fighter Vedat H still looks strong. He looks strong. He's pouring on the pressure. But there's still a bit of sting left in the Afghan, and if he catches him once, anything can happen.
Amazing to think that this is the baby of the field in the black trunks, Vedat H, 19 years of age. 19 fights coming into tonight.
Nice front kick there by Vedat. Nuristani wore that right on the chin.
What's happening now with this kid Vedat H is not only his local supporters and his Turkish contingent, he's winning a lot of fans here in the kickboxing of Australia. So, you know, you don't demand respect, you earn it, and that's what this kid's doing.
I think both fighters here have earned the respect tonight from the crowds.
Nuristani perhaps one last lunge with just under 60 seconds remaining. The feet are aching.
Yeah, but Vedat's tempo has slowed down slightly, hasn't he? But he's still doing enough.
He's probably thinking, you know what, there's a final soon to come after this.
There's time to play it smart.
He knows he's in cruise control right now. A nice front kick.
Beautiful front kick right on the button.
Stop, step back.
Rematch here, of course. That one, fight number one. And at this stage, it looks like fight number two is in the bank as well. It's Rock there with a nice straight left hand from Nuristani.
Fight on.
Yeah, Nuristani once again, a great effort to see out the fight. Tarek Solak really applauding both fighters, congratulating him.
Two very tough young men have done their thing, and one moves through to the final, one hits the shower. Rounds 2 and 3 produced a bit of this, Sam said, during the final round. Round number 2 is a certain improvement from Maseh Nuristani, but we're still not sure if he did enough unofficially anyway to take the round. A very strong performance, no doubt. Probably now not just about talent, not just about injury, but it's also about athlete management. How you get through the night, how you best get through the night. And at the moment, Vedat H getting through his night and getting through it very well. Let's go centering to Perry to find out who goes through to our final.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Bryce Birtwistle had a 30-27, Mark Cook had a 30-27, and Mark Corey had a 30-26 for your winner. And in the final, please, ladies and gentlemen, Vedat